Hello and welcome to a tutorial for NightReign. I'm gonna be making a simple tutorial on how to use Smithbox and basically set up a project, and then let's create a simple mod. I'm gonna be adding new skins, and I'm also gonna be adding making all weapons be able to use on level 1. So to make this simple, you just download Smithbox. Already have it downloaded. You go here, you go here, and you basically extract it. So I want to tell you, English is not my first language, so I'm sorry if I mispronounce something or say something wrong. So let's go ahead and go over this. So I'm gonna be using also, thanks to somebody, let me show you. Basically, I'm gonna be also using this mod, and also I'm gonna teach you how you can easily merge it. So basically, he gave all the CSV files for it, and also I downloaded this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I set up a project already, but it's the same process that I'm gonna show you, and then I'm gonna show you how to easily merge them. So that's done. So let's go here, and you can go ahead and open Smithbox. Now, if you use the other versions, you're gonna see that this has changed. You can select your projects that you have done, and also you can do a new project. So let's go ahead and do that. You select your game here. So if you select NightReign, and this doesn't auto populate, the easiest way is for you to go on Steam, right click and browse local files. You can open this. Sorry, you can go ahead and click here, Control C, select Control V, go to game folders. Always make sure you are in the game folders, and you select the folder. And this, I'm gonna do the same. So to do a simple mod, we can go ahead and close this. I'm gonna go ahead and make a simple folder, call it mod, and you select it. Now, do you need to pass the regulation bin from here to here? No, because since we're doing a new mod, you don't actually need to copy the regulation bin. It's gonna automatically get the regulation bin from here, and when you make an edit, I'm gonna show you. So let's put a name, mod tutorial, create. And we're just gonna do something simple. I wanna go over the param editor. So let's go here. Basically, here you can save. Here you can duplicate, remove, go to a selected, undo this if you wanted, comparison, stuff like that. This doesn't work currently right now. You can also export the names, data. So if you go to a param, you can export the data. You can import new data. That way you can merge mods, or basically sometimes there's I made a tool for porting Elden Ring params. I'm not gonna go over that today, but yeah, you can go here. This one is good. The sword rows, it's good. So let's go ahead and make a simple mod here. So each weapon does have a required level. So let's go here, and let's say this requires level 3, level 3, level 3, you know, each one of them. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna select all of them with Control A. And right here, you're gonna right click and add to mass edit. What this is gonna do is put it here. You put a total sign, and then you can put like whatever number you want. One, basically. You can also put a plus sign, put a negative. That way you can take away numbers, or you know, you know, basically you can apply, and every single weapon is gonna be level 1. So why is some of them green? Green means that it's modified. and this one means that it's not, basically, because it's already a one. So to search for your modified, you can always do this. You can click modified, and you'll be able to see everything that you modified. So let's go ahead, and that's how you create a simple, no require level mod. You can save all, and you're gonna have your regulation bin modded. So how are we gonna load it? We don't have mod engine 3 yet, but it's coming. Basically, I'm gonna use the seamless co-op. I'm not gonna show you how to, because it's just download seamless and just put it here. Same with the anti-cheat. Seamless does disable anti-cheat, but just in case, I also use this to disable it. So basically, seamless can load up the mod regulation bin. So we already made a mod. We can go ahead and test it, but what I'm gonna do now is also to show you. I'm gonna go ahead and create new skins. What new skins? Well, when you change your sorry, grab. When you change your garb, basically you change to darkness, blah blah blah. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. The first thing is here you do have the each of the classes. So we're gonna go ahead and do a new Abyss Walker, a new darkness for Guardian, and you can do this with whatever stuff do you want. Dragon School. Let's do Emerald Fate and Sable Church. So if you see this 5,000, this 50, 100, 50,000, it's all separated by 100. So what I'm gonna do is when you click on duplicate row, you can change the offset. So if you put a 1, it's gonna do an offset of 1. If you put 100, it's gonna put an offset of 100. So if you duplicate, you're gonna see that each row has 100 away from them. So let's go here, and you can sort your rows. That way you don't have a mess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and change at least the weapon of each one. So let's say here, I want to put here a golden halberd. I'm gonna try to stick to whatever they have already. So, um, yeah, let's do a full moon bow. But of course, you can put whatever you want. Yes, this is good. Also, you'll be able to change the armors too. So basically, somebody showed me how to port Elden Ring armors, but we still don't have mod engine. So I'm gonna wait until we have mod engine and just stick to regular editing on regulation bin, because I want to show you how to add custom entries so you don't replace anything from the vanilla. But of course, you can go ahead and take any and put it whatever you want here. It's no problem, but I'm just gonna do the weapons so classes don't feel out of the place. Let's go here. He has cheap. He has a great axe. Let's do this one. He has claws. Simple. It's just simple edits. You don't have to do each one class. I'm just showing you so you can learn how to add on every single one. So let's go ahead and if this here, we're gonna do dragon's scale. Simple. So one of the other features, always make sure that you go ahead and save all. Other features that this game game Smithbox has is that you'll be able to open other projects while you're in here. So I do want to mention that when you do this, you can go ahead and go back, no problem. It's gonna be instant, but it can eat up your RAM. So if you don't have a lot of RAM, try to stick to only one project because you might have some problems, crash or anything. Let's go here, and you can also compare. For example, this is one of the stuff that they changed. So this is what we need to open up the lobby menu param because um, I don't play the game. So basically I just only mod it, so I don't have this unlocked. This is one way that you can unlock it on the menu that I'm gonna show you. So let's go to param goods. This is where the magic happens. So over here you can just search for anyone. So I search for executor, and you're gonna be able to see a couple of stuff that looks familiar. Dawn, Darkness, Remembrance. So they didn't name this to the class. I don't know why, or maybe we didn't exactly know. So this is nice to know that, for example, Duchess, this is her Darkness one, blah blah blah. But we don't have to worry about that the same way. We're just gonna do the regular. So Recluse, Dark, no, not Darkness. This doesn't matter too much. Only about the icon maybe. Revenant. So as you can see, each 100. Also, every time you do have this, even if you do here, duplicate, or if you do Control D, it's gonna go ahead and do it by 100. Always make sure to change this if you wanna duplicate it by 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate, and you can see that each one is being duplicated. Now, one of the params that's wrong right now, but I already reported and it's going to be fixed, is this one. So this, it's actually calling for the character in it. So basically, as you can see, yep, is the executor. So to make our custom ones, you have to copy this. And for example, let me stick to, so executor is this one. Recluse, this one. Remnant, by tens, tens, and tens. Yes. Wait, it's by 100. So let's just keep copying it. Wait, this was the Duchess? Yeah. So Raider is this one, 950. What's here? Revenant. Sorry, I'm crazy today. 960. Is this correct? That is correct. At least that one. So Duchess, we already did that one. So Iron Eye. And the last one, Guardian. So the best way to do this, you click on Executor. Also, let's go ahead, Tools, Sort Rows. You can go on any, let's say Dawn, search for reference. This is something that's useful too. When you search for reference, it's gonna search on whatever it can reference or be referenced to. So if you go here, you're gonna see this. So this is all the menu param for changing your skins. So let's go ahead, and you can also change this stuff. Basically, you can also make them visible by doing this. Add to mask edit, and you go here to the window. Let me go ahead and delete this again. Visibility flag, add to mask edit. Put here 0, and it will have a flag basically. That also, if I'm not mistaken, you can see it here. Thanks to him, basically. Sorry, I loaded something else. So you can go ahead and also change the price. Modify. You can change the price too. Basically, same thing. Mass edit, and it needs to be the lowest it can go is 1. So let's go ahead and do for each class. So basically, you're gonna see that this is also kind of by hundreds. So I'm guessing that maybe, I don't know if it's the quantity flag. No, I don't think so. I'm not sure. It's gonna be the ESD probably what's gonna control the range. But this one we can basically do. Let me make sure. So to do a 1 for each. So let's go here, and for example, you see the executor is 700. Well, this doesn't fit. Let me see here. Dawn, dawn, darkness. We do have a lot of confusing stuff here. So let me go ahead and just make a copy of each 100 and see if usually that's for every character class or if it's for each one. So let's go here, and as you can see, it's gonna reference the equips param good. So since I already know that Guardian is the first one, we're gonna do it reversed because I accidentally did it reversed. And let me see how much difference is for it's every 100. So that's good. Um, 200 douches. Yep. You can also, I'm doing 100 less on each one, so I don't have to go back. This one is 100. Now, you take out 400. Let's do this. You take out 100. You can copy that one. Executor, is that the last one? Yeah, that was the last one. Yeah, so this, let's make it executor too, just in case. Because I wasn't sure exactly how this works. So we're also gonna test it, put it to the test. But I know that this is how you create new classes. As you can see, each one has their own weapon. And the good thing is that we don't have to edit anything to be able to see our changes. So you're gonna save all. As simple as that. You're gonna go here, you see this, and you're gonna rename this. You can put here backup. You want to do this because you don't want to lose it. And we have our modified params, and let's see if it works. So you just launch seamless co-op. I don't think this has audio. Let me set up audio. Fuck. There we go. Now we should have audio. Let me put it on some volume, not too loud. And here we are. So basically, as you can see, I have a dragon scale blade, and we're gonna change our garb. And for now, because we don't have a way to load up text and stuff for now because of mod engine, you're gonna see a good, but here you're gonna see the edited weapon for each one. So we don't have to customize. I'm not sure exactly which one store is for this guy, but anyways, for example, you can see darkness. You change, and it didn't work. 1 second. Duches, yeah, this one worked. Boost. My bad. I think I'm just. I was just trying to find out. So yeah. Oh, now it works. Anyways, so basically, you can choose your um, skin to whatever you character you want. I was kind of confused. So yeah, basically you do have to change the class if you also want to change the card. So I'm sorry about that. I was just testing that. So for example, you have the Raider. Let me go ahead and change to the Raider. John NightReign. What the fuck? So Raider, you have the Raider Great Axe. When you change the card, you go here, and now you're gonna have the Axe of Godfrey. And also, you can see that you don't have a level. So I'm sorry about that. I was just kind of confused. I thought that changing the garb was gonna change your character. Like I said, I haven't played this game, so I just basically um, mod on it. So I'm sorry about that. And I'm sorry for being quiet. I was just confused on what was going on. But yeah, basically, getting said no problem. So yeah, there we go. So the same thing. let me go ahead. For example, um, you can choose the executor. So let's go here, executor. You can change your guard, and as you can see, it also works for other classes and stuff. The same thing here, and this does just doesn't want to work. Yep. So as you can see, this one is darkness. Let's change to guardian. I don't know why the name, but anyways, change the card. And if you select this, then you're gonna see your skin and also your custom weapon. So yeah, I'm sorry about the confusion and trying to find out. I'm also learning as the way that I'm going. Um, I still need to know exactly what defines each store because of course each store is gonna have a here it's gonna have a range. It's always like that. I'm not sure exactly where the for this guy shit forgot. I'm not sure where this guy is Wilder, but I can try to find out. Let me see here. So if we go for Wilder and we click on Dawn, friends shop. Yeah, so it should be. Oh, he only has a couple. So it might just be um this maybe a small range that he has. It might be that it might be that he does have a small range. Yeah, usually though this ranges it's good to find out and see but as you can see this one reference goods, right? And this one reference the protector, but it's not. And if you go here, you're gonna have your dragon scale and your executor sable church. You can change everything that you want. So yeah. Um sorry for the long video of something so simple. But again, I hope that this can make you go in and make some new stuff. Maybe basically you'll be able to add your custom weapons and you're gonna be able to add your custom protectors. I'm gonna go and when I have the chance, I'm gonna make a video on porting Elden Ring stuff, and you'll also be able to do this and add your custom weapon and your custom armors. That way you don't have to replace anything. The only thing will be the icons. That's gonna be something different. But the good thing is that, as you can see here, it already has the weapon that you selected and the armor. So basically, you don't have to do anything to add your new stuff. So at least this is good. Um, so yeah, hope you enjoy. Have a good one.